Welcome to Pocono for the run of the Pocono the Pocono 400. On the pole for today's race is last race winner Chris Dodd, and to the outside is Landry Martin. Dan Ban third, Chase points leader Nat Wagner is fourth, and fifth is Joerut00000's. Regular season points leader Jeff Bright starts the race in the 11th position. So off turn 3, pace car in, restart, or the start of the race. They come into this long front stretch. Green flag is out. We're racing at Pocono. Three wide already. That's your regular season points leader. Going all the way to the bottom. Trying to get as many positions as they can. They come down Long Pond straightaway now. Everyone settles back, double file. Landry Martin got a pretty good run off the top side of turn 1. Can he clear Chris Dodd? Now through the tunnel, this is where most of the wrecks happened in the first race. AmountCircuit.com 400. Oh, there they go in the back. Joerut00000's. Oh, hard hit. With Malin Beasley, the caution will come out. Landry Martin overdrove the corner into the wall. And gets into Nat Wagner, who spins in front of the pack. That's ugly. That's the big one. The big one at Pocono off of turn 3. A ton of damage to a ton of chasers, a ton of drivers. Back to the line first was Chris Dodd. Let's see what happened. 2 separate incidents on the first lap of the Pocono 400. Here's the first incident, just racing hard in the back. Joerut00000's gets clipped by Gabriel Wanderley, tries to save it. Malin Beasley is there. They slide. Look at that hard hit for Joerut000's and Malin Beasley. And then they slam the outside wall. Those 2 cars are going to be out of the race. And then up in front of the field, Landry Martin overdrives turn 3. Hits the wall. Chris Dodd gets down around. Landry Martin comes off the wall, gets into Wagner. He's trying to save it, but Joerut00000 gets into him. Spins in front of the field. Cole Lewis, who's looking for the Pocono sweep in it. Eli Bright a hard hit, and that's bad because remember that Sonoma wreck Eli had and some wrecks before then. A little, sore in the chest and leg area. JT Hanley, Jeff Bright, can he sneak through? Kevin Bandon, looks like he got through. Grace Acevedo, there's Adam Nihal, Derek Bouchard. Zachary Fitzwater gets his way through. TJ Hanley able to get around. Nate Bell is in it. Let's go on board with a few chasers. Nat Wagner, the first one we're going to go on board with. As you can see, Landry Martin knocking the fence down up there. Also on board with the 5-car Jeff Bright. He's your regular season points leader right now, and he looks like got through that. He definitely lost a ton of spots, got some damage, but that could have been a lot worse. Amy Hall, another chaser in it, on board. Go on board with Kevin Bandon in the 24 car. Looks like he was able to sneak his way through. And Kevin really needed that. He really just needed to sneak through. Michael Gregory on board. Looks like he snuck through. Looked like Kevin actually had some rear damage. Cole Lewis was in it looking for the Pocono sweep. Cole and Eli really got some damage there. Jordan Bell with an onboard. Looks like most of the chasers are actually involved in this. Zachary Fitzwater, it looked like, was able to miss it. Also on board with Eli Bright, and then one more with Tyler Stevens. That 88 car looks like it's a mess. And Tyler Stevens, as we mentioned, it looked like he might have gotten into some people, but overall, not that much damage to that 2 car. Back to line first was the 3 of Chris Dodd, and they're on pit road. Looks like this might be scheduled. We'll watch the pit lane. Yes, everyone coming down. Dodd will lead them. Isn't it funny how the first 2 are the front 2 finishers at Sonoma? Looks like they're going to take some tires, but some took fuel only. Levi Jones took fuel only out in front. Looks like all these guys taking 2. Leonard Martin, an extended pit stop. Levi Jones took fuel only, is out in front. As we'll get back to the green flag. Going back around with 11 laps to go. NR2003, Madeline Beasley are out. Cole Lewis going to hurt them in the chase, along with Eli Bright, who's actually second in the regular points and is having a terrible chase. Finishes in 37th, and Nate Bell also out of the race, so we have 35 cars left. So Levi Jones took fuel only, will be a race leader. Second will be Chris Dodd. Dan Band in third. Fourth is Joe Sandrowich. Carl Adams in fifth. Sam Jones is sixth. Seventh is Jamie Melton. Eighth is Ron Arn. Ninth is Hoover. And 10th is Jordan Bell. Cole Goodrich in 11th. 12th is Cole Deaver. 13th is Gabriel Wanderley. 14th is John Gilbert. 15th is Payne Beasley. Kevin Bandon 16th. 17th is Jay Jefferson. 18th Michael Gregory. 19th John Gambit. And 20th is Tyler Markle. 21st, Zachary Fitzwater. 22nd is Gamer Dude. 23rd is Eric Hine. Tyler Stevens, 24th. Leonard Martin back to 25th after an extended pit stop to fix damage. Colin McGovern, 26th. 27th is JT Hanley. Grace Acevedo, 28th. 29th is Jeff Bright, regular season points leader. And 30th is Eric Wills. Chase, points leader. Nat Wagner is 31st. Adam Hall, 32nd. 33rd is Tommy Turbo. 34th is TJ Hanley. 35th is Derek Bouchard. That's your field. The field is on the short chute. Just came out of the tunnel turn. While we're under caution, be sure to go vote on the title sponsor for Season 3 card right now in the video. And once you get to that video, click on the card in that video to vote. Choices are Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Trident, and Pennzoil. Right now, Mountain Dew leading, or Gatorade leading with 6 votes. Pennzoil, Mountain Dew tied with 3, and with 1 is Trident Gum. Here we go, pace car to pit road. Levi Jones gonna lead us back to the green flag. Here they come into the restart zone. See that line right there? Green flag back in the air. And Levi Jones mentioned after Richmond, after not making the chase, they're just gonna spoil the party for all these chasers. Right now, trying to do that as the battle is for second. Dan Bannon looks underneath of Chris Dodd, but sometimes the outside lane works, which looks like it might do right here. They come off of turn number 1. They're spinning already. A hard hit. Gabriel Wanderley, John Gambit. Adam Mihal looks like to be involved. The caution will come out. 3, TJ Hanley also involved. As now they're racing through the tunnel. This is also where we see many wrecks. Sam Jones up against the wall. Keeps it going. Watch back there. They're making it. As they come around to the caution flag, come to 10 to go. It's Levi Jones going to lead them back. Chris Dodd battling Dan Bannon for second. And that's the running order at the line. It's going to be Levi Jones and Chris Dodd leading them back as a hard hit for John Gambit and Gabriel Wanderley off of turn number 1. You just see how spread out they get down the front stretch, and going into turn 1 there has to be a place. John Gilbert could go a little bit lower here and doesn't, but it looks like Gabriel just came down a little bit, sends him up the track. Kevin Bandon somehow avoided that. Gabriel hits the wall hard, and John Gambit nowhere to go. Fitzwater got some damage. It looks like a ton of damage. That car's going to be out of the race. Adam Mihal slides in there. TJ Hanley hits from the looks like Gabriel Wanderley, as there's a ton of smoke. Can't really see. Adam Mihal has an on board. Let's see from this 11 car's point of view. That's going to put Adam out of the race. Nat Wagner able to sneak through, has an onboard camera. Chase points leader. Jeff Bright in the 5 car right up here, regular season points leader. Kevin Bandon with an onboard. He somehow picked his way through that mess. And then Zachary Fitzwater in that 44 just got clipped, and that's going to end the 44's day. Alright, so back to the line first was Levi Shones in the 19 car. And he's back on pit road with a few people, few takers, maybe hoping they can make it on fuel, but Chris Dodd is actually going to lead us back. So Chris Dodd will lead us back to the green flag. Going back around, just 6 laps to go and more cars out. Payne Beasley, John Gambit, Gabriel Wanderley, Adam Mihal, TJ Hanley, and Zachary Fitzwater. 29 cars still left in the race. So Chris Dodd inherits the lead after Levi Shones pitted. Dan Bannon is second, Joe Sandrovich third, Carl Adams fourth, and fifth is Jamie Melton. Hoover in sixth, Cole Goodrich seventh, Jordan Bell eighth, Sam Jones is ninth, Cole Deaver 10th. Ron Arden 11th, Jay Jefferson 12th, Kevin Bandon 13th, 14th is Michael Gregory, Eric Hine is 15th, Gamer Dude 16th, Lamar Fair Martin 17th, Tyler Stevens in 18th, 19th is JT Hanley, and 20th is Colin McGovern. Grace Ace Vito 21st, 22nd is Tyler Markle, 23rd is Nat Wagner, 24th is Eric Willis. First off pit road, and 25th Levi Shones. Now on back pitted, so Levi Shones first off pit road, then John Gilbert also pitted 26th, 27th Tommy Turbo, 28th Jeff Bright, and 29th is Derek Bouchard. So 5 cars pitted. We'll see if those 5 can possibly make it on fuel, as we've had a long cleanup for oil and such. So here we go. Down the short chute. Into 3. All corners here are based off of another track. Turn number 1, Trenton Speedway. Turn 2, Indianapolis. Turn 3, Milwaukee. No turn 4, because it's a triangle. As they come onto the front stretch. 6 to go when we get the green flag. Pace car to pit road. There's the green flag. It's out. We're back racing. Can Dodd get away? He got away from Dan Band, but Band's going to get a run here with this draft, possibly. First move, Carl Adams, Sandrovich. Then Jordan Bell underneath Cole Goodrich as they race their way off into the corner. Looks like Bandon might have been waiting. Oh, contact back there. Looks like Jamie Milton and Hoover as they're still racing here down the Long Pond straightaway. Dan Bandon to the inside of Chris Dodd as they're wrecking already. Tommy Turbo and others in the back. Dan Bandon, this might be for the race. He slides up. Oh, Melton around. In front of the field. Sam Jones, Michael Gregory, others involved as the big one happens. On the short chute, they're racing back. Sandrovich for second. This might be for the race, or it might just be to position yourself for the final restart. As back to line first, Chris Dodd. Sandrovich, his teammate, is second. A ton of damage. As 2 separate incidents, again, we have not been able to go green for a while. Let's see what happens. Here's the first incident. It's just Tommy Turbo came up and John Gilbert hit Eric Willis, spun it. Those 2 spun. Tommy Turbo trying to save it, and Jeff Bright got him. Spins him. Looks like Derek Bouchard able to save the car. Remember, these guys back here pitted, so they're probably racing to be the first car that pitted. Now Jimmy Melton in front of the field, wrecked. Let's see who else is in it. As Hoover slides up right there, gets into Melton. Melton hits the wall. Hoover hits the wall. Cole Goodrich got some damage, but Sam Jones right here going to get a ton. Michael Gregory, a ton of damage. There's Tyler Stevens piling in. JT Hanley. Eric Hayden. Looks like Levi Jones was able to get slowed along with Matt Wagner. And now it looked like there was smoke coming off of the corner. I'm trying to wonder where that could have come from. I'm just going to look at Lamb and Martin here and see where this smoke possibly could have come from. It might have just been a car blown up. Oh no, Tyler Stevens and Sam Jones. What happened here? Looked like Stevens was mad at Sam Jones. And then Sam was like, hey, get off of me. And just spun him out. Luckily, Jeff Bright was not involved in that, because that could have been huge for his chase. Let's go on board Tyler and others. They were in wrecks, missed wrecks. Oh. Jeff Bright looked like able to miss some of these wrecks. He was all the way back because of this one. Very smart driving there. Matt Wagner up here. Wow. That was very close. Then let's go on board with Michael Gregory in the 42. A ton of damage. That's going to take him out of the race. Those are some hard hits. Kevin Bandon able to miss it. Let's go on board with him. It's going to be the final on board. Back to line first. Chris Dodd. That 3 car looking to go 2 in a row. They do not pit. We'll see if they get back to the green flag. Lights are on the pace car. 1 lap shootout decide the winner of the Pocono 400. Out because of that incident are John Gilbert, Michael Gregory, Eric Hayden, Jimmy Melton, and Tyler Stevens. 24 cars left in the race. So Chris Dodd trying to hold on to win 2 in a row in the chase. Joe Sandro's trying to spoil it. Is second. Third is Dan Ban, who has rebounded after a terrible last few races. Jordan Bell is 4th, and Hoover 5th. Cole Deaver 6th. Jay Jefferson 7th. Cole Goodrich 8th. 9th is Kevin Bandon. And 10th is Gamer Dude. 11th, Lamb and Martin. 12th is Colin McGovern. Ron Arn 13th. 14th, Tyler Marco. Grace Acevedo 15th. 16th is Nat Wagner. Derek Bouchard in 17th. JT Hanley 18th. Levi Jones 19th. Tommy Turbo 20th. Jeff Bright 21st. 22nd, Eric Wills 23rd. Sam Jones, and 24th is Carl Adams. So here we go. It'll be 1 lap. Teammates 1-2. Sandrovich wants a win. He doesn't have one this season. He wants one. He's battling for a top 10 points. Chris Dodd is battling for the chase and regular season points because he's within striking distance of both. So this should be an interesting restart. Who's going to get the jump? Can Sandrovich get a run off of turn 1, pull up alongside Chris Dodd, and make a pass for the win? The green and white flag out at the same time. So they come into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. We're racing at Pocono. White flag right there. Sandrovich might be laying back there. He didn't get a good restart. Dan Bannon is going to try and take advantage of that and move to the inside. Does Chris Dodd have enough? Can he go 2 in a row this season? They're racing hard behind. 3 wide already. They race their way down Long Pond straightaway. Chris Dodd out in front of the pack. Sandrovich trying to clear Dan Bannon to make a run at Dodd. But Dodd looks like he's way too far ahead. No one going to be able to reach Chris Dodd. Now, will they wreck through the tunnel turn? Will we have a final lap wreck? Oh, Nat Wagner into the wall with Ron Arn. Everyone trying to avoid. Someone gets involved. Dan Bannon to second. These two are going to run 1-2 again. As they run through 3 and 4. Or just 3. No one can catch Chris Dodd, who will win the Pocono 400 at Pocono. A close battle for second. Dan Bandon comes out top of that. As a wreck on the last lap involved Nat Wagner and others. Levi Jones possibly out of fuel or something. Let's see the cause for the wreck. through the tunnel. Nat Wagner slides up into Ron Arn trying to take the position. Spins hard into the wall. Jeff Bright avoids. Carl Adams looks like Tommy Turbo. Eric Willis avoids. Sam Jones has nowhere to go. Hits Nat Wagner. Yeah, Levi Jones was very slow. Quite possibly out of fuel or something. But Chris Dodd brings it home, the winner. Dodd wins at Pocono. They come off of 3 to pit road. Flying in there, actually. So Chris Dodd wins. Let's go to the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Pocono 400 at Pocono. 4 caution flags for 12 laps. 2 lead changes among 2 different drivers. Chris Dodd started on pole, led 12 laps, ended up winning the race. Dominated the race. Dan Bandon finished second for the second week in a row, or the second race in a row, along with Chris Dodd. Second race in a row, won. Jordan Bell got third. Cole Deaver fourth. Joe Sandrowich fifth. Then sixth was Jay Jefferson. Seventh was Hoover. Kevin Bandon eighth. Ninth is Cole Goodrich. And 10th is Gamer Dudes. There's your top 20. And now with Dan Bandon and Chris Dodd getting 1-2 for the past 2 races, they are now tied for the chase lead at 27 points each. And it's really close for the regular season points, as I'll show you here. Jeff Bright still has it, but Chris Dodd moved up to second, and it can't be any closer. Now let's go to those point standings. Here they are. Look how close it is. 1 point. Chris Dodd's only 1 point behind Jeff Bright. Eli Bright falls 98 behind the leader, but still within striking distance, along with Jordan Bell. Those 4 have a shot to win so far. Nat Wagner is 5th. Dan Band 6th. Kevin Bandon is 7th. Adam Hall 8th. Colin McGovern 9th. And Tyler Stevens 10th. There's your top 20. As you can see, it's a fight for the top 10 now. Even a fight for the top 20. And most top 10s now is a tie between Chris and Eli. And then most top 5s still Eli with 11. See back here, some drivers not having the seasons they wanted. But maybe they get turned around, win some races here in the upcoming races. As the Target Series returns this next race, the Bank of America 500 at Charlotte. See you guys then. Here are the chase standings.
We'll rule the world together forever with hearts of gold. Who needs any treasure? We'll take our time, just living our lives. Our castle in the sky. If I was king of the